Hello YouTube. It's such a beautiful day outside. It feels like paradise this morning. Just wanted to record it to remember this, I guess. The wind is blowing, the Vanda is swaying in it. The man is out with the bike, and these are some of my other plants I've never introduced. This is a tiny tomato. If you can see, it's very tiny, but it's a very yummy tomato. It's not in great shape because I just brought it outside. And that is a hot chili pepper, and that's another chili pepper. They'll get nicer looking as the summer progresses because this is just I've just brought them outside. This is basil, this is nasturtium, and I believe I have it's a jungle down here. Oh no. My poor little... this is another orange jasmine. I'm gonna put this guy out here. That was a sibling to the one that's blooming. I suppose this guy isn't nearly as root bound. Maybe that's why it's not blooming yet. That's Tuberose. I was trying something new. I usually give it a winter rest, but this year I let it grow in the grow box, and I don't know if that's a good idea. But let's see when it starts blooming this year. My mom still has a few that did go dormant for the winter time. So maybe we can compare which is the better way to go with these. But yes, that's the tuberose. That's definitely my favorite flower. Most beautiful fragrance of all flowers. And there was a point in time where the essential oils of this flower was worth its weight in gold. And still some of the most expensive perfumes are made with this flower. So and it grows like a orchid, sort of. It grows from a little bulb in the bottom, and it grows sort of like a grassy growth, and then it forms a stalk and blooms off of that. I need to take better care of this guy. I just really neglected it over the winter, but it'll look really nice in the summertime. They look beautiful. The leaves themselves look beautiful. The flowers aren't very ornamental because they're quite small, but they have a very strong and very wonderful perfume. This guy is a Tahitian tiare, gardenia, and I just purchased it last fall. I haven't seen it bloom. It had a bad scale infestation, and I've been trying to scrape it off with alcohol swabs. So let's see how that does. And I want to show you some things inside. This guy is a plumeria. As you can see, the buds are getting bigger. It's gonna bloom soon. I will definitely update you guys once it is in bloom. The Miltoniopsis is finally blooming completely. as you can see. It only has 3 blossoms, but they are gorgeous. They do have a fragrance, not my favorite fragrance, and I told you I like the yellow ones better, but I like how these look. The yellow ones have a better fragrance. I was hoping that one was yellow, but it's not. I can see a little bit of red through the buds on those. So unfortunately, they're not. Most likely they are also the same thing as this, but that's okay. And ta-da! Do you remember this guy? We got this guy from Hawaii in March, and it decided to spike. I think it might be the first spike on this plant, so I'm such a proud mama right now. The buds are plumping up. I think it's gonna bloom soon. It's Patchora's Delights, so it's gonna be blue. I can't wait. Nellie Eiler is looking good. The newer buds that are opening are smaller, which happens, I suppose, when you get a change in environment. But the new blossom looks way nicer in color than the older one. That's cute, and the fragrance of this is so strong. It really does waft. You can sense the fragrance of this pretty much farther away than for any other plant I have here. And that peach colored phalaenopsis I've had for God knows how long in bloom is finally dropping some blooms, and it looks like it's adding on some more buds. I don't really want a few buds on it. I think I'm gonna cut the spikes off of this guy soon, but I wanna preserve some of these flowers the way Fifi showed with what was it, silicone beads or silica beads. I'm gonna see if I can find some. I really want to try that. And this guy is getting seriously, the Psychopsis spike is getting seriously tall. It's not even funny anymore. Actually, it's quite funny, but I really wanted to just form a bud already. These guys, if you remember, I need to get rid of that bulb. I don't know why it's still there. Somebody was supposed to put it away, but apparently did not. This guy is still blooming, of course. This guy is blooming. It has a few buds left to open, but it's already got a fragrance. I've realized I definitely prefer the fragrance of this guy more so than that guy. This guy smells very powdery and vanilla-like, and this guy smells more floral, sort of like lilac-y. I don't know, but I love this one, the fragrance of this. And strangely enough, they keep their fragrance at night. It's strange. It's not like they just keep their fragrance in the morning like some other orchids. It's not just night or just morning or something like that. That's cool, right? These plants are becoming some of my favorite plants. I can't tell you how much I love them. This guy is still my favorite orchid though, and I think it's on its way out. But This guy also keeps its fragrance really late into the day, which is amazing. I thought it only had the fragrance when there was sun on it, but not the case. It's amazing how long it keeps the fragrance. Yeah, I hope it forms more buds. I broke off one of the buds while I was bringing it home from the orchid show. But it looks like it's a sequential bloomer. Hopefully it'll bloom some more. I don't need a wonderful display of flowers. I just want one flower at a time. But that guy, I believe it's the mini tris. Actually no, it's the oh, it doesn't have a name. It's the Palens crossed with Cornangiana. That has a spike that's getting pretty big. Hopefully it'll it'll flower soon, maybe in a month or so. And this guy is dropping its last bloom. That's the Ludomania. And that's Sibylina. It's gonna maybe, I'm not sure if it's trying to flower. I think it might be trying to flower. Is that a bud or is that a, I don't know. Might be a bud. So that's exciting. I really want to see a Evelina in bloom. I'm gonna smell one. This guy is the mini tris, and the spikes on this is getting big too. And that's the rest of them. Oh, there's one more. Let me find it right there. If you can see that, that's the bud on this Dendrobium microphyllum. That guy's supposed to bloom all year round, so I can't wait to see that bloom. It's supposed to smell like honey. That sounds exciting. So I'm waiting for quite a few flowers to bloom. It's an exciting time for flowers in general. So I can't wait for them to start opening up. And today, like I said, is so very beautiful. It feels like a really wonderful day today. So I just wanted to remember it, and all my plants that are blooming and not blooming and wanting to bloom. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.